Today I'm going to show you how to put together the spooky sign. The first thing we're going to start with is the iron-on vinyl that needs to be ironed on so that it gets a chance to cool. And I'm going to start with the bats. Each bat has 2 wing pieces. And I thought it would be neat to give the wings a little bit of a coloring on the edge. And you just line them up. And I'm using the Easy Press Mini. And I have it set on the first setting according to the Cricut website. And you just put it on for like 25 seconds. Let's see if we can let it cool a little bit. Next, I'm going to put on the other wing. And again, we're going to do for 25 seconds. Just keep moving the Easy Press Mini over your vinyl. And as you can see, the bat now has his highlights on his wings. We're going to do that with the other bat. You can make the wing highlights any color. I actually was originally going to make them a black and decided that I would make them the same color as the wording I'm putting on the sign. And as you can see, that bat is done. Next, I'm going to put the wording on, since I have my Easy Press Mini already heated. And I gave you a couple options for wording. I'm using "'Tis the season to get spooky." I also put wording in that said, "Let's get spooky." You can also do this design on a t-shirt and do it all as iron-on. Just remember, when you do vinyl, iron-on vinyl, you have to mirror it so that it comes out correctly. And I just center this on the paper, and I'm going to iron this on. Let it sit and cool. And if you want to know what kind of vinyl I'm using, I actually have it linked on the blog post where I put purple vinyl, iron-on vinyl, as one of my materials listed. If you click on my materials list, you'll find that there are links to Amazon showing you the different types of materials, cardstock, and glue that I use in my projects. And if you do click on it and buy anything, it will not cost you any extra. Okay, now that we've done that, turn off my easy press so it can cool. While I'm letting the paper cool, I'm going to glue my pumpkin and tombstone pieces together. And there are two pieces to the pumpkin. There's a yellow piece and an orange. And I'm just going to put some glue on the back of the orange piece, just lightly, so that you don't have a lot of globbed glue. And just gently press it on. And the same thing with the tombstone. The black is the bottom and the gray goes on top. And you want to match the gray piece up to the top of the black piece, because I left it like make it more three-dimensional with the black coming below. Okay, you'll notice in the sign the O's are missing in the spooky, and that is because I cut them out of regular white vinyl. And I'm just going to put some transfer tape on top. And using one of my scrapers, I'm going to run it over the vinyl to get it to adhere to the transfer tape. Then peel the eyes back. Try to center them in between the O and the K. Sometimes you keep having to go over the vinyl to get it to adhere to the paper. And then I also made 2 little black centers for the eyes. And again with the transfer tape. Then you want to put these, since they're a little close, we're going to cut them. That way they get in the center of each circle. You want to put them down near the bottom. But in the center of the eye. There. Gonna do the same with the other eye. Put it near the bottom. Now your sign says "To the season to get spooky." And next we're going to glue this sign onto the backing, which I picked this Halloween paper that I had. It came in a package I got from Michael's. And I'm going to turn this over, and I'm going to use some craft bond, Elmer's craft bond, to spray on the back of this. Now you want to shake your craft bond quite a bit, and then you want to hold it at least 6 to 8 inches away from what you're gluing. And just lightly spray. The reason I use a paper towel is because I know it's going to stick to stuff. And then you want to center this onto your sign. And now it's time to decorate the rest of your sign with your bats and your tombstone and your pumpkin. And I'm going to start with the pumpkin. I'm going to put a couple of foam dots on the back of it. And then put it down here in the corner. The same thing with the tombstone. And I'm going to put it in the opposite corner. Next, I want to put the eyes on my bats before I put them on. And I'm going to use liquid pearls. This is the sunflower. Just put a little dot where their eyes need to be. And then once they're dried, I'm going to put 2 foam dots right in here on each one of the bats. So if they're close together. And then I'm going to put this bat on this side. And this bat I'm going to put on this side. And there is your Get Spooky sign.